Hey guys, Tiffany with another video, and as you guys probably saw in the title, you probably saw it in the title, but you didn't really know what was going on with the title because it's definitely not something that I've done here on my channel before. The title says top 5 products under $20 that you need for the month of March. So this is an idea that I've kind of been bouncing around in my head, and I wanted to technically take advantage of it when the new year started. I just never got around to doing it, but I feel like since we're in the day and age where you have to fight over toilet paper, we all could learn how to use some products that are not going to break the bank, and then once you try them out and if you don't like it, you didn't break the bank, so you don't feel bad for it. Now, doesn't that make sense? Y'all know, as much as I love a good high-end product, I love a good low-end product that does the job, that is great, that is something that eventually becomes a staple product that you just need in your collection. And the 5 products I have for the month of March, I definitely feel like they make the cut. I have been trying these products out for like the past couple of weeks. These are things that I know are going to be staples, things that I feel like you guys would definitely get some use out of. So yeah, no more talking. Let's get started. So first up, I want to start with a foundation, and this is the CoverGirl Full Spectrum Matte Ambition Foundation. Here is what the packaging looks like. Now, when they first released this foundation, and this foundation was released like last year sometime, CoverGirl actually sent me all of the foundation shades. I'm pretty sure I did a video on this. Either I did a video or I did like one of those videos on like Instagram or Snapchat or something, but I know I definitely talked about it. I love this foundation. I love this foundation more than their, oh, I thought I had it on my vanity, the CoverGirl, I think it's called like the True Blend foundation. I love this one more. I feel like the coverage of this is amazing. The coverage of this foundation is flawless. It is the foundation that I'm wearing on my face today. The shade that I have in my hand is Deep Cool 1. The one thing I will say that kind of throws me off is the undertones. I feel like the cool is more neutral, and the golden is a little too golden. So if you're like me, I'm one of those people, I always kind of fall like in between shades of foundation. I never seem to find an exact match. Something is usually off where I have to tweak it, but I'm not necessarily against tweaking foundations. So I usually have to mix Deep Cool 1 with Deep Golden 1. So even like today, this is the foundation that I'm wearing on my face. I feel like if you, and I don't know how it's going to come off on camera, but I feel like if you look at my face and then you look at my neck is like more warmer than what my face is. My face is just looking a little bit more neutral. If you look past like the highlighter, which it is popping today, but if you look past that and like the bronzer and everything, I just feel like my face is a little bit more neutral, so maybe I didn't mix as much golden with it as I should, but just the coverage of this is flawless. I feel like every time I use this, for this to be a drugstore foundation, I always get amazing coverage. I always get people like, what are you wearing on your face? When I wear this to work, they're like, Tiffany, what are you wearing on your face? And the customers are always surprised when I tell them,
it's a drugstore foundation.
Now, I will say if you are more of a dry guy or girl, you may not get much benefit out of this. You guys know I'm combination oily, and I feel like going into the spring and the summer, especially here in Georgia where the weather is just so flip-floppy, we've been having some 80 days and then today is like 57. It's really crazy, but this is one of those I know for a fact can withstand those 80, 90, and even the 100 temperature days. This foundation is that good. I can at least go like 6 hours before I have to do any kind of touching up, just as far as like the oils coming through, and even then it's never like a full touch up, like I just got to go to town. That didn't look right. Like I just got to go to town with the powder. It's never like that kind of touch up. It's just if I get a towel, blot a little bit, I can keep going. $11.99, girl, sign me up. Alright, so next up I want to talk about a mascara. This mascara is like an oldie but a goodie. If you guys have been rocking with me here on my channel for a while, you already know because I have talked about this lots of times. For some reason, I've just put this mascara on like the back burner, and I've been using all the bougie, the hoity-toity mascaras that companies have been sending me. But I was in the store last month and I was just browsing, just browse. I didn't need nothing. I was just browsing and I saw this mascara and I was like, oh my gosh, why haven't I been using this? It is the Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara in the purple tube. If you are an OG to makeup, like if you like me and you like 30 something, y'all remember when it used to be in a dark purple tube, but now it like comes in this lavender tube. Let me tell you something. This mascara is like $2, $2.99. I know for a fact it's not more than that. This mascara to me outdoes so many other high-end mascaras. I don't really know if it's the formula, is it the wand, like it's one of those, mine got a little gangster lean to it. It bends really well. I don't want to touch it because I don't want to get stuff everywhere, but it bends really well. I like that because I feel like you can kind of angle it however you want to get like your lower lashes, which I always have a trouble with because I've got itty bitty lashes. I'm a part of that committee. So it's really hard for me a lot of the times, not only to get to my top lashes, but especially the bottom. This angles like so well. This lengthens your lashes so well. I feel like it lengthens and it adds volume, although it's just the Mega Length Mascara. This mascara does like it checks all the marks. And of course, it's like let's just say $3. Let's just round it out and we'll say $3. But for $3 compared to some of those 20-something mascaras, like who you going with? Because I'm riding with this every time. So this next product, the brand is actually new to me. I've heard about it. I've heard about it more on YouTube than I have anywhere else. I don't know if it's just like an influencer brand. I honestly, I probably should do my research. I'm sorry, don't dislike my video because I didn't do my research because I know a lot of y'all hate that. But I don't know a lot about the brand other than I was in Target about a month and a half ago, and I just, again, I do a lot of browsing. I do a lot of window shopping, okay? And I'm not gonna apologize for that. But I was browsing, I saw the lady had put up like a new display and it said Winky Lux. There were eyeshadows, there were lip products, there were, they would be cutting grass today. I finally filmed and y'all out there cutting grass. Okay, we still gonna push through. Maybe some concealers, maybe some like face products. I don't know. Like a lot of the things didn't really catch my eye. I felt like they were geared more towards my light skinned brothers and sisters and not necessarily me and my melanin. We're not gonna do this. But then I saw that they had like a lot of lip products, and the thing I liked, they had testers out. I don't know if that's gonna, like all Targets do that, but my Target sometimes like they're really good with the testers. But I was coming across their lip products, like I said, and I ran across this, what is it? What is the official name of it? It is On the Rocks. It's just like a lip gloss or lip glow, I think is what it's called, but it's clear. They had some with color, but I saw that it was clear. It was $16, and honestly, I have been looking for the Rihanna gloss. I didn't want to order it online. I've been going in and out of the JCPenney, Sephora, because you guys know that's all we have here in Savannah, and it's like they just refuse to stock it, and when they do, they must only get 2 because I haven't been able to get it. So this just put me in the mind, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna pick this up because I don't want to order it online, and this will just have to do. Again, $16, so it was definitely cheaper than the Fenty Beauty one, but I wasn't really expecting much. Girl, I've been loving this. I've been loving this by itself. I've been taking it to work. A lot of times at work, you know, customer service, on the window, at the post office, we do a lot of talking. My lips tend to get really, really dry. I usually like to keep either my Laneige lip sleeping mask or one of my Pat McGrath lip glosses on deck. Like I keep it in my drawer, so I always have it handy. But I've been rocking out with this, and it just adds the most gorgeous, like my lips have been popping at work, okay? The customers just been like, what you got going on right there, girl? But I really love this, and I love how it looks topped on top of other products. I'm actually wearing a matte lipstick today. I know y'all like, girl, you, first of all, it looks like you just eating fried chicken, but it wasn't because I don't like chicken like that. But my lips are like super duper glossy, but this is actually a matte lipstick, and I went in and I just dabbed a little bit of this in the middle. Like I didn't even go to town for real, and look how just glossy and shiny my lips are, and I've been loving it. Another thing, it cleans off really well. So again, I used it today on all this pinkness, and all I do before I put it back in, I just go in with a makeup wipe, like a makeup remover wipe, and I wipe off the wand and I put it back, and I've had no issue. And I've topped this on top of lots of colors, but like I said, it's also really pretty on its own. Girl, I've been loving it. I want to talk about some eyeshadows, palettes, or quads that I've been loving. I know for a fact I've mentioned these in my favorites, but I've been revisiting these because I'm now all about like the one shadow look. I used to love going in and just like doing it all up, and don't get me wrong, I mean, I have so much makeup back there. I'm never gonna stop like doing eyeshadow looks, but especially for work, I've been trying to perfect like the 10 to 15 minute look for work. I do plan on filming a video for you guys for that, like as soon as I get it down packed, but that has been my thing, and I've just really been loving putting one eyeshadow on my lids and just going about my business. So I've really been loving these little quads. These are from Nika K. I don't currently know anywhere else you can buy Nika K other than beauty supply stores. I'm pretty sure she probably has a website online, and if I find it, I'll link it down below, or maybe even Amazon, because you can find anything on Amazon. So I'm gonna see, and if I can find some links, I'll definitely link them down below. But these are two that I've actually been loving. This one right here is called Mocha Mix. A lot of people were saying that this was a dupe for one of the Huda Beauty nude palettes. I think the medium nude. That was why I bought this one. I had already had this one and loved it and been raving about it, but I picked this one up specifically because they said a lot of the shades in here were dupes. I found that some of the shades, maybe out of the 9 shades, maybe like 4, I think. Around 4 of them were like exact spot on dupes for the Huda Beauty nude palette, and then other ones like the undertone of it was just different. But still, for these to be about $2, I think these were $2.99, or either $2.99 or $3.99. I still feel like you can't beat that. But this one is Mocha Mix. Like, I was rocking out with this one in the month of January and February. And then this one right here, which is called Autumn Spice. Let me be proper. Autumn Spice. I was rocking with this one for a lot of the winter months. The pigmentation of these palettes, or these little quads, for them to be so low and the price point is amazing. I've tried a lot of Nika K eyeshadows. To me, her eyeshadows never disappoint. I definitely think it's one of those brands that gets slept on because it's more of like a beauty supply store and people sleep on that, but keep sleeping. And I'm gonna keep being fabulous for like under $20. Final product I have is another product from CoverGirl. This is not like a CoverGirl paid video. I just been loving a lot of things like from CoverGirl lately. This is the Easy Breezy Brow. Here's what it looks like. This is just a clear brow gel. I love that the wand is super tiny. Y'all know how I feel about brows. I do not walk out. Y'all gonna see me at work, because a lot of you guys come into my job, and I think it's so amazing when y'all are sitting there like trying to whisper, like, yes, if you come into the pool of post office, that is me. That I am she. I don't really talk about YouTube with people at my job, so most people at my job don't, so it's always really funny because I'm like, and no one at work knows that I have this like alter life going on. They know I love makeup, but nobody really knows that I do YouTube, so it's always really funny. But if you come in there, even on my most busted days, my brows, the brows are going to be slayed, okay? So I'm one of those people, I need a brow gel that is going to keep my brows in place, and I know that it's going to last for hours. I know that at a minimum I need it to last 10 hours because a lot of the times I have 10-hour days. This brow gel has held up. This is better than the Benefit brow gel. I'm making that claim because I love the Benefit gel. The only thing about the Benefit gel, I feel like it gives you those like white flakes eventually, like throughout the day, and it's some hours in, maybe like 6-7 hours in. I always feel like I see those like white flakes. I don't get the white flakes with this, and it keeps my brows in place. My brows do not move, they do not budge, they do not do anything, and I absolutely love it. Alright guys, so that is it for the 5 products under $20 that you need in the month of March. Definitely let me know what you guys are thinking of this video. Let me know what you think of the concept. Is this something that you guys think you want to see like on a monthly basis? Because if it is, I definitely would love to continue to bring it to you. And anything else y'all want to tell me down below, you know I love and appreciate your feedback, so let's keep it going. If you guys are not following me on Instagram or Snapchat, I suggest that you do, and I know everybody says that, but really because I'm not as active on YouTube as I used to be. Life, you know, it's just life. I'm not gonna come on here with no sob story. It's just real life. So a lot of the times it's easier for me to pull my phone out, give you a video on like Instagram of what I've got going on, or just give you something on Snapchat. And I'm a lot more responsive on Instagram and Snapchat than I am on YouTube, which I suck at responding on YouTube. I do try, but it's just easier for me to just like quickly respond back on Instagram or Snapchat. My Insta and Snap handle are always down below in the comment section. So yeah, follow your girl. But again, thank you guys so much for continuing to rock with me here on my channel. I love and appreciate each and every one of you guys, and until next time, bye YouTube.